Welcome to the Bond Briefing. I'm your host, Monty, and today we're stepping into the world of automotive elegance, performance, and intrigue as we explore James Bond's Bentleys. Before the Aston Martin became synonymous with 007, Bond's literary roots were firmly planted in the sophistication of Bentley. We'll uncover the history of Bentley, delve into Ian Fleming's personal connection to the marque, and journey through every Bentley Bond owned in the books and films. Along the way, we'll discover how a second-hand Bentley can be a modern gentleman's badge of refinement. Let's begin. The history of Bentley cars. Bentley Motors was born in 1919 with a singular vision: to craft automobiles that combine luxurious refinement with relentless power. Under the leadership of W.O. Bentley, the marque became synonymous with performance, dominating Le Mans throughout the 1920s with masterpieces like the 4.5-litre and Speed 6. But Bentley was more than just a racing legend. These vehicles embodied the quintessential British values of craftsmanship, durability, and understated elegance, values that made Bentley irresistible to discerning individuals like Ian Fleming, the creator of James Bond. Ian Fleming's Bentley. Ian Fleming was not only a writer of impeccable taste, but also a man who lived the sophistication he wrote about. His personal car? A Bentley R-type Continental, widely regarded as one of the most beautiful and prestigious automobiles of its time. This fastback masterpiece, with coachwork by H.J. Mulliner, was as fast as it was elegant, a perfect reflection of Fleming's world. Its legacy is tied to Bond because Fleming himself chose Bentley as Bond's preferred car. He infused Bond with a love for quality, performance, and a subtle but undeniable flair, much like his own R-type Continental. The Bentley 4.5-litre Blower. Bond's first Bentley, introduced in Casino Royale and appearing again in Live and Let Die and Moonraker, was the 1930 Bentley 4.5-litre Blower. Battleship grey and second-hand, this car was equipped with an Amherst Villiers supercharger, turning it into a beast of raw power and speed. The Blower wasn't just a car for Bond, it was a symbol of his rugged practicality and unpretentious confidence. Owning a second-hand Bentley spoke to Bond's pragmatism. He didn't need a flashy, brand-new car to prove himself. Instead, he invested in performance, knowing that Bentley's craftsmanship could outshine newer models. In Moonraker, the Blower meets a dramatic end during a high-speed chase, but even in its destruction, it cemented its place as one of Bond's most iconic cars. The Bentley Mark VI. Following the Blower's untimely demise, the Bentley Mark VI is briefly mentioned in Moonraker as Bond's intended replacement. Though Fleming doesn't elaborate on its use, the Mark VI represents a transition for Bond, a step into a more modern world of understated luxury. This vehicle underscores Bond's ability to balance sophistication with practicality. Whether new or second-hand, the Mark VI reflects the timeless values of refinement and reliability that Bond so admired. The R-type Continental in Thunderball. By Thunderball, Bond's taste for performance and elegance reaches its pinnacle with the 1953 Bentley R-type Continental. This sleek, dark grey beauty, with coachwork by H.J. Mulliner, was one of the fastest luxury cars of its time, perfectly matching Bond's balance of sophistication and adventure. While Fleming doesn't specify whether Bond bought it new or pre-owned, a second-hand purchase would have been entirely in character. A Bentley, even when pre-owned, retains its prestige and power, making it a statement of taste rather than extravagance. Unlike the ill-fated Blower, the R-type Continental survives Bond's missions, solidifying its status as his ultimate literary Bentley. In On Her Majesty's Secret Service, Bond upgrades to the fictional Mark II Continental, a heavily modified vehicle with an R-Knot supercharger controlled by a magnetic clutch. Bond fondly refers to it as the locomotive for its sheer power and reliability. However, the Mark II Continental is a car that Bentley never actually produced. Many believe Fleming intended it as a nod to the Bentley S2 Continental, a V8-powered luxury car from the late 1950s. This imagined vehicle blends the best of British engineering with Bond's need for bespoke functionality, reflecting his ever-evolving character. Bentleys in the films, from Russia with Love, Goldfinger, and Never Say Never Again. Though Bentley dominates Bond's literary life, its appearances in the films are fewer but still meaningful. In From Russia with Love, 1963, Bond drives a vintage 1935 Bentley 3.5-litre drop-head coupe, exuding classic British charm. In Goldfinger, 1964, Bond utters the line, "Where's my Bentley?" a subtle nod to his literary roots as he transitions to the now iconic Aston Martin DB5. Finally, in Never Say Never Again, 1983, Sean Connery's Bond actually drove a 1937 4.25-litre Bentley Gurney nutting drop-head coupe in Never Say Never Again, paying homage to the car's significance in the novels. The Gentleman's Guide to Second-Hand Luxury. One of the reasons Bond's Blower was second-hand was simple practicality. Luxury doesn't have to mean brand new, and for a modern gentleman, a pre-owned Bentley is both a savvy choice and a badge of taste. Bentleys are built with enduring quality, making well-maintained models like the Continental GT or Flying Spur excellent investments. Certified pre-owned programs or careful inspections ensure that you can enjoy the prestige and performance of a Bentley without the initial expense. For a gentleman, a Bentley, second-hand or otherwise, isn't just a car, it's a statement of character. Like Bond, it's about valuing craftsmanship, timeless design, and the confidence to choose quality over flash. From Bentley's illustrious history to Ian Fleming's personal R-type Continental and Bond's rugged Blower to his fictional Mark II, these cars are more than just vehicles. They're symbols of character, sophistication, and timeless refinement. For today's gentleman, a Bentley, whether pre-owned or new, is a reminder that style and substance go hand in hand. Thank you for joining me on this journey through 007's garage. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share for more insights into the world of Bond. Until next time, this is Monty, signing off from the Bond Briefing.